welcome back to my channel. I'm Bonnie and this channel is Bon Voyage Let's Adventure. For those of you new here, I deal with cruise tips, cruise destinations, extend your cruise ideas, and travel related tips. Today we're talking about what you should bring on a cruise to make it a better time for yourself in your room and at the beach or on your shore excursion. I'll be talking about bringing some items that can help make your stay even that much better. It's best to travel well prepared. You don't want to forget things like sunscreen, handy wipes, or things like that. They're just expensive to buy abroad. A smart thing to travel with that has always come in handy for me, so you are not overweight on your bags and have to pay a fortune at the ticket counter because every airline is different, is a little scale that you can bring. At first I was skeptical, but these actually really work. You attach your bag to here and it's digital, and you just lift it like this, and then your bag is able to register the weight right here, kilograms or pounds. It saved me a lot of money because you can redistribute your bag or carry something on that was heavy, and it helps you out. Of course, nowadays we all need the wipes. Bring some wipes for the plane and some hand sanitizer because COVID's still out there, and it's just good to have. Even if you're eating something sticky or what have you, just make sure you carry this in your bag. The thing that has been super helpful for me, last cruise I went on was Royal Caribbean, and I bought some of these luggage tags, and the reason why they're so helpful is that they're plastic first of all, so if it's raining somewhere your tag won't get destroyed. But as you know, everything is online nowadays, and when you print from home you get something like this, right, off the computer. And so then if you fold this up, they expect you to just take it and then just tape it to your luggage. But if you get one of these things, then what you can do is you just will fold it and you'll put it in this container like so, and it's all ready to go, and you won't have to worry about it getting ripped to where maybe they don't even know where the bag goes. Say you lost your luggage or something. I don't know if that could happen, but it just made me feel better. And also this ring here is metal, so it's helpful. So if it's torn, it won't get torn off. And what we did was when we were finished with our cruise, we just took it out and turned it over and put our real address on it for the future travels that we did. So this was pretty helpful. Now I'd like to address the beach, or like say you're going to the Caribbean, since some of the cruise ships nowadays are going there. In fact, I'm headed out in a couple weeks and I can't wait. But as we're preparing to go to the beach, here are some ideas for you. Just a bag, and it doesn't look like much, but it is a rain poncho. It does rain a lot in the Caribbean. It depends what time of year you're going, but it just could rain anywhere you're going. And this is a nice cute little thing. You take it out, it's waterproof, but it feels like a nylon almost, and it's a nice big poncho that has a hood, and it's zippered, and it looks like that. And this is kind of an odd way to show this, but anyway, I'll show more of it. Maybe I'll take a picture of me wearing it. But this is very helpful when you're traveling, because if you're traveling with other gear, you don't want to get wet, say camera gear or something like that. This always helps. Plus it's like a windbreaker in a way. Different sunscreen. Well, there's a lot of reef protection now. There's certain sunscreens you can't wear, and if you buy that reef protection sunscreen in, say, St. Thomas or something like that, it's going to be pretty expensive. So if you I bought this on Amazon. It was called Sunscreen. It's an SPF 30, but they have a 50, and it talks about for the reef. So I used to use regular sunscreen that had something in it, I don't know, that isn't safe for the reef, so this would be safe. So I would pick up some of this if you plan on snorkeling or something like that. It's a little kit that you can get online and Amazon. It comes in its own little bag, and someone had recommended this, so I thought, well, I'll check it out. So it's really actually pretty nice. It's a nice glass. It's a glass front. It comes in different colors. You've got your mask, and then you have of course, the snorkel part of it. So if you're ever in St. Thomas or some other place where you're going to snorkel, and maybe you don't want to use used equipment, or I don't know, say you just want to go do something on your own, then you have your own gear. It wasn't too bad of a price. All this I'll list below, and in case you're interested. I don't recall what it costs. You've got your sunscreen, you've got your mask. Now we're going to talk about the wet bag, because as you know, it's difficult to keep things together and dry when it might be raining, or say you're on a kayak or you're on something like that where you don't know exactly what things are going to get wet. So I found this again. It's got the bag, the straps on the back, and you open it up like this, and it's really tall. This mask and your sunscreen and even a towel, and it all fits perfectly. So that was kind of a nice bag, and it doesn't take up a lot of room in your suitcase, but it definitely is a good bag for getting out there, and so that you could put all that in here. Shoes that you should bring, these are really good for the coral, so you don't cut your feet, or the rocks, and you can just wear them, slip them on, and you're good to go. And there's a little slight tread on them so you don't slip. One more thing, a foldable beach hat, or sun hat I should say. So it is held together by a snap. You just open it up, unroll it, and I'm not sure what I feel about this yet, but this is how it looks. And you are ready to go. I wouldn't say it's kind of runs small. Maybe my head's big, but it feels kind of small. A cute idea anyway, right? It keeps the sun out of your eyes. But it's super easy to fold up and bring, and that's the one thing about a hat, is that you're always worried about, how am I going to carry this? So this is what you would do. You just roll it up, and then it snaps right here. And you're good to go. Just like that. All right, and another item that was popular that I read about, and I have one of these as well, is this would be a second one for me. It's a beach blanket that's made out of kind of like a parachute material. It comes in this little container. It has the carabine on it, so you can put that on your backpack or some bag you're carrying, maybe even like the one I was showing you. And what's nice is this opens up into a big, huge blanket that is easily, the sand doesn't stick to it, but it opens up like this. And if you want to stake these into grass, you can do that, but also you can use it for, like here's for these things are for here. You can also put sand in the corners, put in the pockets, stick sand in here, and then it holds down. And it's like kind of a parachute material, but it's pretty. I think it sits 3 people. I don't want to open it up because I don't have enough room to show you, but anyway, it's a nice idea, and it's again a space saver. It's small. There's a lot of times you go on these shore excursions, you go to a beach and you think, wow, this is great, and maybe you don't want to rent a chair and you don't want to sit there for the free drink, and maybe you just want to walk a little bit and sit down somewhere by yourself. You have this, then it's easy to do. Otherwise you will just have your towel, and if that gets wet, and so this is just nice to have for comfort. Another thing that people recommended was a waterproof case for your phone. I guess I'm a little leery to use something like this. I don't know, but people swear by it. They say, yes, it really does work. You open this up. The reviews are really good on it, but like I say, I just can't believe it. But you stick your phone in here, put this on, and it's pretty seal proof. You go like this. They recommend you place a piece of tissue paper inside the case to test and see if there's any water leaking. So you test it with a piece of paper first. Follow the installation, which I just showed you. Lanyard that I forgot to show you, but anyway, the lanyard comes around it to where you just wear it around your neck. And it says it can be put in water, but don't put it in water that's over 140 degrees Fahrenheit. Obviously, you wouldn't even be in that yourself to alter or modify this. But anyway, it's kind of interesting. If it works, maybe you can let me know in the comments if you've used something like this before, because I never have, but like I say, I am curious. Baiji bottle, water bottles that make a difference. It's supposed to support legitimate dolphin rescue. They're kind of interesting. They come 2 to a pack, and they're pretty soft, but they have a little plastic thing to hold you as you roll it up. It kind of, you can hold it together with the end, but you could unfold it like this. Again, a carabine in the side here, It unfolds to a water bottle and you can fill it up and use it like this, and then you can wash it out. I could definitely see using this in a airplane situation, maybe after TSA, because I just recently lost a bottle because I accidentally had water in it. So if I carried something like this, maybe I would have just gone like this and just put it in my bag. It's helpful. So something good for the plane, for a day trip, and you get 2 in the package. I hope that some of these items have helped you figure out what you are wanting to bring. I mean, let's face it, we don't want to bring every single thing we could ever think about, because then there is no room for clothes. But you want to make smart decisions and things that are small and easy to pack, that are comforting and will help you along the way. So I hope this has helped you, and if you have any suggestions of things you like to bring, please comment below. I would love to hear what it is you like to bring, and I hope you enjoyed watching, and happy cruising. If you are interested in cruise travel, I have quite a few videos on Northern Europe and the extend my cruise vacations that I've done from a couple years ago. You might get some travel inspiration from that, and also I do some day trips and extend your trips around California. That's where I'm from. Check those out above, and thank you so much for watching, and until next time.